This question states, complete the table. We have 54% and 5, 3 over 4%, and we need to convert them into a fraction and a decimal. So let's start off with this 54%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 54 over 100 because that is how you would write it as a percent. So I rewrote 54% to be 54 over 100. Now we can simplify this further because 2 can go into 54 and 2 can go into 100. 2 can go into 54 27 times, and 2 can go into 100 50 times. So our fraction is going to be 27 over 50. So now that we found out that 54% is equal to 27 over 50, we need to convert 54% into a decimal. How do we do that? Is that we can use this fraction and we can divide 100 into 54. Now 100 can't go into 5, 100 can't go into 4, but 100 can go into 540. How many times? 5 times. 5 times 100 is going to give me 500. 540 subtracted by 500 is going to give me 40. I bring down the 0. We have some number multiplied by 100 to give me 400, which is going to be 4. 4 times 100 gives me 400. 400 subtracted by 400 is going to give me 0. So 100 can go into 54 0.54 times. So 54%, the decimal way of writing it, is 0.54, which can also be rewritten as 27 over 50. So next we have 5, 3 over 4%. Now this one's going to be a tricky one, but what I do first is I'm going to convert this into an improper fraction. Multiply the whole number by the denominator and add the numerator. So 5 times 4 is going to give me 20, plus 3 is going to give me 23 over 4. So now we have 23 over 4 over 100. Now I don't like looking at this because there's too many levels, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this in a linear form. So it's going to be 23 over 4 divided by 100. So we have 23 over 4 divided by 100, and since it's a whole number, we're going to rewrite it as 100 over 1. Now when we are dividing fractions, what we're going to do is that we're going to do the reciprocal of the second number and multiply both fractions, meaning that the 1's going to go on top and the 100 is going to go on the bottom, and we multiply the fractions. So now we have 23 over 4 times 1 over 100, and we're just going to multiply across. So we have 23 times 1, which is going to give us 23, and we have 4 times 100, which is going to give us 400. Now, since 23 is a prime number, meaning that no other number can go into it, that's our final answer, which is going to be 23 over 400 for the fraction. So, for the next part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this 5, 3 over 4 into a decimal. So in this case, 5, 3 over 4 is equal to 23 over 4. And I'm going to convert this 23 over 4 into a decimal. So 4 is going to go into 23. So let's do that. So what times 4 is going to give me a number close to 23? That number is 5. 5 times 4 is going to give me 20. 23 minus 20 is going to give me 3. Bring down the next number, which is 0. So what number times 4 is going to give me a number close to 30? That number is going to be 7. 7 times 4 is going to give me 28. 30 minus 28 is going to give me 2. Bring down the next 0. So what number times 4 is going to give me something close to 20? That's going to be 5. So 5 times 4 is going to give me 20. 20 minus 20 is going to give me 0. So we've converted 23 over 4 into a decimal point, which is going to be 5.75. So now that we know that 3 over 4% is equal to 5.75%, what I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier is I'm going to take the decimal point and move it 2 points to the left. Because if you look at this number here, 54%, if we had the decimal point here, and I just moved it 2 decimal points to the left, it would have given me the decimal of this. So if I move this decimal 2 points to the left, that's going to give me 0.0575, which in this case is going to be what the decimal form of 5/3/4% is. So there we have it. We completed the table. We started off with 54%, which turned into 27/50 as a fraction, and 0.54 as a decimal. And we started off with 5/3/4%, which is 23/400 as a fraction, and 0.0575 as a decimal. And those are our final answers.